For the brain to function optimally, it needs two things. It needs oxygen and it needs glucose. And it needs that on a regular basis. So, the glucose is essentially, we just want to make sure that our blood sugar is not dropping, so that we're eating quite consistently, and foods that are perhaps slow release, like oats, like porridge breakfast, for instance, is a great slow release food that can last us for the whole morning. So just to get conscious that we're continually, and especially for women, from the hormones perspective, it's very important that we keep the blood sugar very stable so that we maintain our balance. So the way it works is the brain needs oxygen, and that's why when you go to the gym, you feel so good and you feel so energetic, and sometimes you get your best ideas because you're loading up energy to the brain, and that's fantastic. What the gym does, what exercising does, whether it's a run or a machine or however way you're getting your physical movement, essentially you're allowing progress from a mental perspective, and you're allowing progress from a physical perspective. So you're getting stronger, you're getting healthier, and you're allowing some bright ideas to come in. Now, the way we grow emotionally, and it's also a great way to get the oxygen to the brain, and that's why I think we need both, and that's why we're hearing more and more about mindfulness these days. But when you sit for a moment and meditate and close your eyes and breathe, as simple as that. We don't need to, we don't need to complicate what meditation is. It literally is a moment where you sit in silence. You make sure your phone is not going to disturb you, so switched off preferably, and basically you allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out, and you just concentrate on the breath going in your nose and out your mouth, and you do that for as long as you can. It's you start to enjoy it so much you'll want to do it longer and longer. But 15 minutes is a good amount to get enough relaxation and enough oxygen to the brain, so that the brain can begin to give you some amazing ideas and guidance. And when you receive guidance in those moments of silence, so that your intuition can actually whisper the ideas that it might have been trying to whisper all day, maybe for a whole week, but we were rushing around and just missed it. That moment, those 15 minutes of silence, even 5 minutes of silence, can actually bring in some ideas that are just so unbelievably powerful for moving you forward. And those ideas are the ideas that are in the formula of work smarter rather than harder. And when you act on guidance, when you act on those ideas from there, they feel inspired, they feel empowered, they feel aligned, they feel right to your system, and they're usually shortcuts. So instead of having to make 10 calls, you're getting an idea to make one call, which is going to be the one. And what's great about acting on that guidance is that you never look back. There's never the sort of I could have, I would have, I should have. It's really like clear guidance, and it feels really good to your entire system. You'll just feel like you just got an aha. And sometimes you don't even get the aha during the meditation. You get it afterwards. You get it when you're in the shower. You get it when you're walking in the street. You get it. You don't know when the idea is going to come and how it's going to come. The universe works through people. It works through billboards. It works through songs. It works through books, it works through videos. It can work in any way. When you're open, when you have a question on your mind, the universe is in the business of delivering you the answer. So when you put it out there, expect the answer to show up, and expect it to show up and make a lot of sense to you and do the trick.